Renaissance was also a period, but she's also celebrating LGBTQ plus IA in a way that you've never seen before. Standing out there saying, listen, I am a woman. I grew up in the church. I love God. And I also love this community. And let's come together. There's no way you go... Right! That's how I know you didn't go to Renaissance, because you're not catching spirit. You're not catching spirit. Let me tell you something. Oh!
That was our wig lowering ceremony. It is the end of an era as Marticia and Sanjeet have
been chopped.
have left.
They've received the chop.
They've received the chop. They have left the building. Thoughts? We haven't really talked about it publicly since we recorded our shit early last week.
We haven't. If you not have heard, Marticia, Marty, Playboy, Marie Black, and Sanjeet are no longer with us.
Did you not know?
Sadly, they have not passed, but they've been asked to leave. They did have to lip sync for the legacy in front of Erica and Dave, and they both, it was a double elimination. They both went home.
It was a triple digit elimination.
Well, yeah. So basically, if you haven't heard, they had Dave bought the company back, and he had bought too many houses, and now he can't keep any employees around. So he had to fire half the company.
He fired 25. We laid off 25%.
25%.
I will say this: we love Marty and Sandra very much. Obviously, they were a humongous part of getting the show to where it is today. And we appreciate all their hard work. We have been in touch with both. Both are going to be just fine. Marty and Sandra have a ton of people here who are helping them, in any way that they need to help find work. So Marty and Sandra will be just fine. I would also like to say that this is so far above our pay grade. Like, if we had any pull at all to keep these two people here, we would have done that. So I don't think... no matter what, I know you guys are passionate about, wanting them here, but no matter what you say, it will not change the decision. So, we appreciate you being vocal, and all that. But I think at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's a business. And as shitty as it is when you have two of your friends and people that get let go, I've been let go from places. Joey has been, forced.
Well, I've been saying I wish it was you the whole time.
Well, that's where it gets interesting. So we actually petitioned to get each other let go.
Well, I ran up forward. I said I volunteer as tribute, like Catnip Everbean.
Exactly.
Oh, sorry, Catnip Jellybean. Was that her name?
In what's the movie? Hunger Games?
Yeah.
Mockingjay.
That's the one. I tried to sacrifice myself for one of my sisters.
And unfortunately, it didn't work. So we don't need to be, writing emails to Erica. We don't need to be tweeting at Dave. All that shit just makes us look dumb. And I understand that things were done in the heat of passion, which we do appreciate. There's Gazzo, who's back here. But, it's onward and upward. And who knows? Maybe we'll have them back on the show in some capacity.
I think it's nice that they were passionate about it. That's how interracial bathrooms got banned.
I'm sorry?
Pardon?
Passionate about interracial bathrooms?
Integrated bathrooms. When I was a young girl, the bathrooms were they're segregated. There was black bathrooms and white bathrooms.
Well, that was in your home, dear.
I know, but I'm saying and it happened in other people's homes as well.
It was a family rule. Bobby's
dated back to generations.
Well, but I went there to Easter. The signs were still
my mother used to bring black men home all the time. My father didn't want to use
for what?
For sex.
Your mother used to cheat on your father with black men.
That's why we had two separate bathrooms.
Well,
anyway,
speaking of attractive, multicultural men, we have two men in the control room right now who are helping us out. Now, I don't know if we're ready for the grand reveal of who.
But are they going to stay forever? Or are they going to be like,
I ask them.
Like what is it called? Deadbeat dads.
I hope they're not in and out of our life like my father.
I don't know either of their names.
Yes, you do. It's Brian and Vinny.
Brian and Vinny.
Can we bleep the names? Beep beep.
Is there pictures of them? Can we put them on the screen?
Oh, believe me, there's pictures of Vinny. There's pictures.
I can't see them on the screen. Will you reveal yourself?
Look to your left, Joey. They're right there.
Oh, I think you're blonde. Oh, I meant that to Vinny. Where are you from, Vinny? What's the other one's name? Brian.
Vinny, where
there they are.
Where do you think I'm from? It's an easy
You're
guess.
You're from Staten Island.
No. Oh,
Brooklyn.
Come on. No.
New Jersey.
Yeah. Duh.
Okay.
Come on.
And you're from Oregon.
Who, me?
The redhead, yeah.
No, Jersey.
Oh, you're from Jersey. Okay. Where in Jersey are you guys from?
Central Jersey?
What's the town
same,
called?
Actually.
What's
I
the
didn't know
town?
that
Easy,
about
Joe.
you, Yeah.
What town?
Bridgewater?
Oh,
Oh, I know
I'm from
Bridgewater.
Flemington.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, there you
I'm
go.
Tim.
We're neighbors.
All right.
Oh, that's right. My sister and brother live in Raritan, which is right over there.
Yes, that is. Yes, I live right over there. Yeah.
How nice. Did you ever go to the rooftop, the Bradford rooftop?
For pride parties?
Pride parties?
No, I have not. But I'm open to going.
Okay.
Well, that's good to know. We're an open-minded show. Do you guys have any concerns about helping us with things or working with us? Or?
Did they prep you? Did everyone tell you anything about us, like how great to work with? We don't curse or make sexual innuendos at all.
Do they give you prep?
No. I heard only good things, though. Not a single negative thing.
Oh, my God.
So
Are
I'm
you
very
both
excited.
bisexual? You said earlier.
We said TBD.
Oh. Okay.
Well, unfortunately, you have been chopped, so we go ahead and bring them in. I will tell you though, the office is it feels a little bit weird.
Erica's wearing all white, almost like if it's a born again, like it's her baptism.
Imagine we go.
She's bringing gentleman after gentleman into that office with the door shut. I don't know what's going on in there.
I don't know what you're saying. Well, she just brought Clancy in. Imagine she comes out soaking wet and Clancy had dunked her in one of the tubs.
What tubs?
The baptism tubs.
Oh.
How was your weekend?
It was lovely. It was very, very expensive week. I didn't pay for anything, but it was a very luxurious weekend. I went back to the Gallery Beach house.
Okay.
Thank you to Gallery Beach. Thank you to Gallery Partners. Thank you to Gary V and his team. I had a great time. Alex Bennett came with us as well. This time, me and Bay had we had the master.
Ooh.
Me and Bay shared the master, which was lovely. And we had a really nice time. Bay came. We had all different sponsors. This week's sponsors were Shark Ninja.
Okay.
Shout out to Shark Ninja. Thank you for hosting us such a lovely dinner party, and we had movie nights on the lawn. We did. I
ran into you.
We did run into each other. Unfortunately, Trish was unable to get into the event due to exclusivity rights, so she decided to break in. Do you want to tell us how we broke into the surf lodge?
I went to the. No, are they going to ban me? Who cares?
They don't know who you are. Trust me, Mama. Trust me, sweetheart.
Well, there was a big line at the surf lodge. I go, why are people even waiting in line? Just walk around it. So I just walked around and went right in. And then like 10 other people did that.
Yeah, they followed
fun.
suit.
But wasn't you and Alex Bennett, was she ignoring you this weekend?
Well, Alex Bennett, the thing was She
was in like a captain's hat. She looked like who's the guy in Sopranos who got killed in the gay club? He had the hat on. You know who I'm talking about?
Big pussy?
Big pussy?
I don't know.
No, I don't know. Anyways, she was there, but she was not giving you the time of day.
Well, we were supposed. The thing is, we were supposed to leave together from the house, so we were staying in the same house. All of a sudden, I go upstairs to go start talking to her. First of all, I did her eye makeup poolside, right? She goes, "Joe, if you do my eye makeup, doing after work." So we were unsure about whose table we were sitting at. So her friend had a table, so she reserved 2 bracelets for me for the table. I said, "Oh, great." She goes, like, "Great, I'll give you the 2 bracelets. Just do my eye makeup." I said, "Okay, great." Did her eye makeup by the pool. She looked stunning, and then I go up to help her finish up, and she was gone. She disappeared. This is hours before we were supposed to leave. We were supposed to leave at 4 o'clock.
Where did she go?
She disappeared at 1 o'clock. I don't know. God knows where she went. She disappeared at 1 o'clock. No sign from her. I couldn't get in touch with her until she got to the club. And I said, "Oh." So basically, she got to the club and she ignored me. She gave my bracelets away to 2 other people, to her girlfriend and someone else. And then
Well, hold on, Alex. You're supposed to go with Alex Bennett. She said she got you a bracelet, and
I was supposed to leave with her. We're supposed to show up together.
She gave away your bracelet and dodged your calls.
Yes.
What the fuck? Have you seen her today?
I saw her in the kitchen.
What'd you say to her?
"Where have you been, bitch? Where have you bloody been?"
Yeah, that was quite the weekend. Can I say something really?
Classic switcheroo.
I'm a little nervous right now because these 2 guys are in the control room, are friends, and I feel weird.
They're friends of each other?
No, they're our friends. I feel weird talking in front of them. I feel like I'm not myself.
Who is she? Are you not a girl, not yet a woman?
I think so. You don't feel a little weird being in this big fucking global this big?
No, I'm just born for the stage, Mama.
Is it the room or is it us?
I don't know. I think it's a little bit of both. It's probably just there's Sam.
I'm not allowed to say anything on his behalf.
I don't know if I feel. I just feel a little off today. I feel like there's a lot of tension in the office. Like,
Yamika's running 20 minutes late.
You didn't notice the tension today on between Francis and Bree, and it's just
No, you know what thing
each
is.
other's fucking. Oh, here's Liam. Oh my.
Thing with me is I don't pay attention to any of that.
No.
I did a get ready with me this morning. I beat my face. On my live on TikTok live. If you're not following me on TikTok, make sure to go over there, Joey.Camasta. I do makeup lives every morning. I look a little sweaty Betty right now, but
I was laughing so
I heard there was tension, but that goes out. That's on Barstool Radio.
we don't need that here.
Yeah, I don't think like we talked about. We're not supposed to be doing any of that anymore.
We don't do tension. Holy
Not tension. We don't do like
Your outfit is out of fucking control today, bud.
Barstool inner office stuff. We don't need to do here. There's enough of it everywhere else.
You have a full face of makeup and a beater.
Well, it's 90 degrees out in New York, and I have a shoulder. I have this on it for like to cover up.
I don't know. You sit up straight all the time. Look at my posture, how bad it is.
No, I never sit up straight. I always tell my boyfriend like make me my back up.
Live show. Huge thank you to everyone who bought live show tickets.
I'm getting complaints. So
Why?
Trish, what did you do?
What are you talking about?
Is there not enough VIP tickets? Everyone's yelling there's no tickets left.
Where?
Well, there's
Only a certain number. So these clubs can only accommodate a certain number of VIP tickets. So you got to get. There are a few left, I think, in Chicago and Tampa. So if you want a ticket to meet and greet and hang out with me and Joey before the show, get those because those go quick. But Boston is like almost sold out. Philly is almost sold out. Then we have Chicago. We have Tampa. We have New Jersey. Make sure you check it out. The link is in both my and Joey's bio because the out and about link. We're locked out. Sanjeet took that motherfucker to the grave with her. So
what the Linktree one?
Beacons. You know what a Beacons is? It's like the Linktree, but it's like a good one.
What's the difference between Linktree and Beacons?
Linktree is like a shitty version, which is the one that we have. But Beacons,
make a new one.
Beacons, you can put like your latest episode in there and all this. And
so why don't we just make a new one?
Yeah, I think we could probably do that. But I'm excited for that. We got to plan shit out a little. We're gonna start.
We do. I just got an email today. That from a club. I'm not saying which one in
Chicago?
Philadelphia.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about.
They want to book us. So.
And our good friend, one of our good friends in Chicago, will also be booking us for an after party. But if you guys have come to the shows, you know you don't know the location of the after party unless you are at the show because that's where we reveal it. You're not tired today. I noticed you taking a little snooze out on the couch out there.
Well, you know what? I had a long weekend. I was, it was a Labor Day weekend, and I was a little tipsy. I was a little tipsy all weekend, so I had to sleep the next couple days. I did take some pills yesterday.
What are we working with?
Slumber, trazodone, just two of them to the dome.
Two to the dome. It's funny. Sorry, I took one of those trazodone once. I took a half of one, and it felt like an anvil was sitting on my head for like 24 hours. I go, how many of these do you take? Joey goes, 2. It could put down an African rhino. These motherfuckers.
Yeah, it can. I love them.
You love them.
You know what they give to they also give the trazodone to recovering heroin addicts in the joint.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's similar. It's similar to the feeling.
Brian, care to confirm?
Is your name Brian with a Y or an I?
Oh, his mic's off.
An I?
Wait.
One more time.
With an I. Right.
With an I.
Brian with an I.
And what are your star signs?
I don't know.
When's your birthdays?
Virgo?
I'm a Sagittarius,
Virgo.
December 1st.
You're a Virgo?
Yes.
Oh, so you had a birthday recently.
Yeah. 27th of August.
Oh, you should date a Capricorn or a Taurus.
Is that true?
Yeah. I'm a Capricorn.
And I'm a Taurus rising.
Can you imagine? No. So I'm going to talk about what else? What did I had something salacious talking about? Did you see the?
I want to ask the boys if they have girlfriends or boyfriends now.
Well, do they?
You guys, are you dating anyone?
No.
You're both single. How old are you?
I am. I'm dating someone. I have a girlfriend.
What is his name?
Vinny.
Oh,
There she is. Sorry.
Oh, you're saying
your boyfriend's or your girlfriend's name?
My girlfriend's name is Brenna,
Oh, Brenna.
and we don't have to bleep that.
How long has she been trans?
I don't know. As long as I've known her,
Well, that's nice.
She survived the plague?
she did.
Speaking of trans, I'm wishing a
Manoli.
trans child on this new couple I just came across.
What do you mean?
There was a gender reveal
Oh, this is insane.
that was in Mexico, I believe it was, and they had a pilot fly over to drop the dust color of their baby, and then so they dropped the dust. It was pink dust, and then seconds later, after it flew over, the wing flew off, and the plane crashed, and the guy died.
Now, this is a gender reveal of a baby?
It was for a baby, yeah.
Now, you've had a gender reveal in your mid-30s.
Yeah.
And that's going well?
Well, I still won't reveal my true identity just yet.
A lady never tells.
We're gonna pull it up now. This is why I think gender reveals are horrible. So I commented. I pray that baby transitions. Just gender reveals are so fucking dumb. Not because of trans awareness or whatever. Like, don't say the baby. Let the baby tell you what gender they're. Not because of that. Because who the fuck care? Are you that fucking self-centered that you have a fucking party around if your baby's got a fucking dick or a pussy?
I get if you want to.
Is that what you call children's
Gender
genitals?
is different than genitalia. If I get that, like,
Well, I hate weddings. I think weddings are the grossest thing in the world as well.
you think weddings are gross?
They are so like attention starved and like
yeah, I
disgusting.
mean, I don't know how I feel. I have another fucking wedding coming up. I'm 34 years old. I thought I was finally done with wedding season. I'm getting dragged to another wedding.
Oh, here it is. This is now trigger
Oh.
warning. There's a live death of a Latino person.
Okay.
Latino, maybe. I'm not
Mr.
sure.
Wonderful here. My friend Howard Marks is the co-founder.
He was supposed to be on our show, and he never showed up.
The gaming giant that.
Okay.
Here it comes. Ready? Here comes the hurricane, bitch. Wah!
Oh!
And they're not screaming about the pilot. They're screaming about their dumbass baby.
What? So the wing came off. The pilot's dead?
Dead.
Oh my god! And this is in Mexico?
I think it was, yeah, in Mexico.
Well, rest in peace.
He was trying to fly over that wall.
Should we do a wig? Should we do a wig lowering ceremony for him?
I can't. I don't know me after the wig we did earlier.
That was a really good ceremony, I think.
I was thinking about it, and my boyfriend almost freaked out. I sat up and screamed. I go, "Oh my god!" He goes, "What?" He put his heart. I thought it was the best idea ever, and it was.
It was a very good idea. It was a very good idea. Out and About is brought to you by Body Armor, and it's not just for athletes. Body Armor has an all-natural, low-calorie, low-sugar hydration option called Body Armor Light. So, whether you're looking to stay hydrated with something that tastes great or recovering from a long weekend, Body Armor Light, LYTE, has you covered.
That's right. It's real hydration, real ingredients. It's packed with electrolytes, vitamins, nothing artificial. Body Armor Light is great tasting flavors like peach mango, and the newest flavor, dragon fruit berry, is delicious as well. My favorite is the peach mango. I just love that. And I love that it is not that many calories. It's like low in calories. It's great for late night recording, late nights, period. It's next day. It's it's very refreshing.
The best thing is, I'm going to make you guys jealous here. They sent us like 10 million bottles of this in the office, so everyone is hooked on it. It is very, very good. It helps you like feel good. It wakes you up. We love Body.
The flavors are just so intense and yummy.
Flavors are very intense and yummy. We love Body Armor, and we know you guys will too. Body Armor is available in stores nationwide. Head over to the Body Armor store on Amazon and get yours today. Again, the Body Armor store on Amazon and get yours today.
I have other things we can talk
yeah,
about.
go ahead.
So, big Beyonce concert was this week.
Yep, saw that.
We saw this. It was star-studded event. It was Bay's birthday.
Okay.
Fellow Virgo. Is she a Virgo?
Who, Beyonce?
Yeah.
She has to be, yeah.
I think so. So she had her thing in LA, 3 sold out shows, and all the stars were out. They were on a pit, if you will, a pig pen, I like to call it. All the stars were there. Kiki Kardashian and her daughter,
North,
and what's her name's Kardashian? The other blonde one was there, Chloe. The mother, Chris, and her black boyfriend.
You see Kendall Jenner making out with
Timothée Chalamet.
What a fucking ugh.
Why do you think that?
She's going from like this like stud, like all these like stud guys she's dating to fucking
Which one was
a
she?
guy who's like a feather.
Which guy was a stud guy? Travis Scott?
Tyga.
They were both lanky guys.
You know Tyga's dick is on the internet?
I'm good.
All right. You also said that to Nate when Nate walked in the room. Nate said he came out and Joey goes, "I'm good, sis."
Yeah, we don't need any of that in here.
What do you mean of that?
Well, we just cleared out. No, I don't want to say anything, but I think if I'm correct, and I think I am, I think we're now after this firing squad, we are the only 2 homosexuals, male homosexuals. I know there's some lesbian freaks up in here. That's just left.
There comes one, lady.
Do you think, is there any other? Demon Twink was also let go.
Yes, Demon Twink was let go. There's Kevin.
And I think we're the last 2 remaining homosexuals in the building.
Can't be true. That kid one of the kids from HR, tall, skinny kid, blonde.
Oh, right.
Mancini, he's a big old fag walking around.
Yeah, we could say fag. I have a gay friend.
That's true. Who else? Are we really the last 2? I know it was a stipulation in our contract. We wanted to kind of eventually weed them out of the company.
Yeah.
But no, I think it's just us now, which means we need to be louder and prouder than ever.
Right. Cornbread has not gotten back to us, but thank you to everyone who did their part getting us in touch with her. We are going to see sending wigs and other perishable goods to Ms. Cornbread in the penitentiary.
What do you think she's doing right now?
What time is it?
Central?
Central, yeah.
Mountain time? It's 12:50 p.m. Mountain
She
time.
probably just got off lunch. And she's probably like rearranging her crystals.
Do you think that she can't have those because she can make a shank out of them?
Yeah.
She's probably maybe an afternoon. Maybe she's in a
stroll,
a calorie coma.
Could be. I wonder if they served today.
I wonder.
I think we can get in there. We have a good. Barstool's a big like platform. We can like get credentials from a media credential, correct?
Oh, I believe we could. Tennessee jail menu. Okay, so they get 3 hots and a cot. It looks like. Now today was yams.
Was it?
Turkey.
Oh.
I have no idea.
Look at these new bracelets I got. I got these bracelets sodded onto my wrist at the house. They're from this company called Rellery.
How do you get them
Rellery. They put them on you and then they zap them to your wrist. They sod them onto your wrist, so they're permanent jewelry.
But how do you get them off?
You don't.
So what if you want it off?
You'd have to break it off and then lose all that gold.
Is it real gold?
Yes.
Oh. I have Goose back at the house.
I saw it. Now Goose is...
The dog.
Oh, I thought it was a shower attachment.
No, the Goose is not a shower attachment.
I walked past your house yesterday on the way back to Maze.
You didn't fucking say anything?
No, I said to the guy I was walking with, I said, this building's supposed to be infested with rats. And
You go, those are real pieces of shit up in 4K.
yeah.
Yeah, Goose is there. We got into a big fight yesterday because I didn't know that when you walk a dog, you have to walk it until it shits.
Yeah, what did you mean?
I thought you just, okay, I took the dog out, the dog peed. That must mean the dog doesn't have to shit. I bring him back in. I take him out later.
No.
So that
No,
means,
that's how he shits on the floor.
so then I have to, when I take a dog out, you have to stand outside with it until it shit.
I mean, unless it's an obnoxious amount of time and they keep trying to go back in the house.
30 minutes.
That's not obnoxious enough for a dog shit. Where'd you take him to? You have to find out where he likes to shit.
Oh, well, that's the other thing. You were walking him around, and it's like he's sniffing every...
He only goes to certain places. He has favorite places. You'll learn the
Yeah.
favorite places eventually.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like a lot to fucking get this dog to poop. So I think I want to do a walker. But if anyone knows about WAG in the city, it's like a dog walking service.
They beat the dogs.
I was gonna say it sketches me out having a stranger come into my home and then some fucking convict come into my home.
No,
take the
they
dog
steal
and walk the
dogs
dog.
too, and they steal dogs.
What are you talking about?
They steal. So they're all over the internet. They steal the dogs and they they hold them for ransom and do wild shit.
Well, they can do that. If anyone
No,
wants a goose,
well, you use the one that. Why don't you use the one that what's your name uses? Claudia Oshray uses, and your
Too far uptown. I'm more of like a hip kind of area down.
No, she does all different ones.
Yeah, we need something. Are you interested in extra work?
No, I'm not walking that dog.
Should we hire?
I'll take him I'll keep him and then I'll hire a walker. But
The problem is when they walk them, it's like you train them a certain way and then they just fucking undo it all.
The baby's
he
19
made it.
years old.
Ken Wright made the cuts.
the dog is 90 years old.
Who is?
The dog's like 2 years old already.
I know.
And you're worrying about figuring out how to train him now?
Well, I don't want to walk him. Period. It's annoying to walk a dog in the city.
Well, you have that balcony. Why can't you go out on the balcony?
It's like the size of this chair.
It was shade, honey.
It was
I know how small that
shade.
is.
There's Ebony giving me the evil eye.
I gave Ebony some
Pussy?
some foundation swatches.
Did she take them?
I wrote her name on it. I'm not sure if you used them or not.
Speaking of foundation swabs, Gaz is back. Did you say hi?
Yeah, it doesn't mean back. Is he work here for Miller?
He lives here now.
Oh, he moved here?
Yeah, we'll have to bleep out the location, but he lives in Perhaps you've heard of it.
Yeah, small shitty places for too much money. No, thank you.
I don't know. I don't know. We're just a little off in a funk today, guys.
I'm not. I'm doing fabulous.
I feel like I'm in a... Take over the show, please. I feel like I'm in a little bit of a...
Okay, great. In other news, so we never talked about the Beyonce concert. Did you see Beyonce yet?
Yeah, I don't... There's nothing... What do you mean? See her what?
Did you see her show?
No, I've never seen her live.
Would you pay?
Where is this going?
I don't know.
Yeah, of course I would pay to go. Of course I would pay to go see Beyonce. Not a lot. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I would pay to see Beyonce. I would pay to see Taylor. I'd pay to see all the big ones.
Those women single-handedly funded the United States this year.
I know. It was fucking...
Beyonce. Who was the third one? Taylor Swift, and there was another one. Oh, Barbie lady.
Barbie and Ken, they did well.
Wait, okay. Speaking of celebrity deaths, did you see that the lead singer of Smash Mouth is going to die?
No, he's dead.
Oh, he's dead already?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's
So is Bob Barker. So is... Who else died?
Oh, so should we do in memorandum?
Do you mind? Who else died? Big
Bob Barker from
celebrity
The Price is Right. Celebrity deaths.
This is where we're at, celebrity deaths. I'll tell you what, I know like usually today's a Tuesday and we're recording for the night before. Usually on a Monday if we have a long weekend.
Wait, look, I'm on page 6.
And bad, but because we're
Me and
on a
Dave.
Tuesday, I thought it would be better. Joey Camasta spills on Dave Portnoy's true pronouns. No, persona. Flip it around so they can show the camera.
I gotta make it bigger.
He's on page 6 right now. He's reading himself.
I pulled up page 6 and I just happened to my face had to be there. I have to be a contributor.
You love being a contributor. But I was saying is it's just a little the energy's off today. We'll be back. Give us a day and we'll be back.
No, why stop saying that? I think we're having a great time.
Do you?
Yeah, what are you acting up for?
Can you get me mamitas?
Look.
Imagine you just went on and just destroyed them.
Can you see that?
I don't know if I had a chance to tell. Yeah, it looks. Oh wait, yeah, it looks good.
Sort of. There you go.
What's it say? Joey Camasta spills on Dave Portnoy's true persona and JWoww's DM encounter.
You heard it here first.
Right after the layoffs happened, and it was terrible that they happened, but they had to. Joey goes up to Dave, and he goes, a lot of chutzpah, Mr. Portnoy.
It takes a lot of chutzpah to do what you did.
We haven't seen him since.
Anyway, I walked into work today, and then the lovely woman, the head of HR, was standing there, a friend of mine, and she goes, Joey, we can't hire that.
I love her.
We can't hire that woman. I was like, who? She's Cornbread. I said, oh, you really thought we were serious? And I was like, she's like, well, I don't know. She's like, you were saying all these things. I said, no. But now that she's serious about hiring her, we can change some things up.
She probably worked for just some commissary, maybe some ramen, a couple cheap meals. All right, guys, we're taking a quick break from our show to talk to you about HelloFresh. Kickstart a fresh fall routine with HelloFresh. HelloFresh handles all the meal planning and shopping to deliver everything you need to cook up a tasty meal right at home. They do the hard part, and you get to take the credit. When it comes to options, honestly, more is more. That's why HelloFresh menu includes 40 recipes and over 100 add-on items to choose from every week.
A busy fall schedule doesn't always leave you with time to spare. With HelloFresh, you don't need to spend all evening in the kitchen to whip up a wholesome meal. With their quick, easy recipes, 15-minute meals, you can either get a tasty dinner on the table in less than time it takes to get ordered delivery.
HelloFresh is more than just dinners. You can also stock your fridge with easy breakfast, quick lunches, and fresh stacks. Just shop HelloFresh Market and add any of these tasty, time-saving solutions to your weekly box. HelloFresh takes the stress out of mealtime by delivering fresh ingredients and easy recipes right to your door. This fall, skip that extra trip to the grocery store and have dinner ready in no time with America's #1 meal kit. When you get HelloFresh, you know you're getting top-notch produce since it travels from the farm to your door in less than 7 days.
That's right. So go to HelloFresh.com/50 out and about and use code 50 out and about for 50% off plus 15% off the next 2 months. That's HelloFresh.com/50 out and about and use code 50 out and about for 50% off plus 15% off the next 2 months. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit service.
But you know who's not low energy today?
Yamaneika Saunders?
Correct. We have her on. She's promoting. She's going on tour. She has live shows everywhere. She is so goddamn funny. Like, I've been following her on Instagram for years. She's hilarious. She's on TikTok. She's all over the place. Joey and I sat down with her for a little one-on-one interview, which we're going to play for you guys in just a moment. Joey, what were your thoughts on the interview?
My thoughts are it didn't happen yet, so I have no idea.
That is the magic of editing. Here is Yamaneika Saunders.
Welcome to the show, Yamaneika
Saunders.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But I was.
Yamaneika
I love
Saunders.
these colors.
Do you?
I'm
This
such a.
This is the trans flag. Teal, pink, and white.
Oh, where's the white? Okay, I was saying, where's the white? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're all transgender here, so
I love it.
Thank
where
you.
we're at this point.
I'm excited to be here.
Thank you for coming in. You were just like
Rip
KFC,
me apart.
KFC Radio. How did they treat you? Were they nice to you? Polite?
They were wonderful. Yeah, we
Yeah.
had a sort of in-depth situation there.
In depth.
Yeah, I really came with an appetite because when I heard KFC,
Right. You thought you were going to be served right.
can somebody give me
Some
some
KFC.
KFC?
That wasn't the case.
No.
You're dripping in pink. You have a French manicure with pink
Yes,
tips.
yes.
A pink NK95 mask. Mm-hmm. Pink hat, pink workout outfit. Now you're headed over to the gym now or tomorrow morning?
Both.
Oh my
You're
God.
doing 2-a-days?
Yeah,
Stop 2 days?
no, I'm not doing 2-a-days.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Well,
I
I
guess-
technically I am because when I go home, I work out. I do my Peloton or I do my tempo. I have the weights. Yeah,
Oh my
so I
God.
just got my first calluses.
Ooh.
You know who I was I was telling my trainer about this. I said, "Oh no, I can't keep doing these weights because there's a mark there." And she's like, "Oh yeah, that's good." And then I was talking to Godfrey and he was like, he showed me his hands. His hands look like poltergeist.
Oh my God.
It
know
was
who he is?
crazy.
He's like the most in shape, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to get those gloves. They have weightlifting gloves. I'm sure they have pink.
Oh yeah, no, I do. But Godfrey's like, don't get the gloves, just have the marks. But I'm like, I'm a lady. Like, no man wants to see this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was a lesbian, it'd be different. Because
If you have a hand
you know
job,
what I'm
you
saying?
might
The
scratch him.
calluses
They
on
might scratch the underside with penis.
No, they don't like it. I'm telling you, it's like if,
I'm saying it's good that you don't.
Because you don't want to scratch the underside of
you
the
don't wanna
shaft.
scratch
sure.
it.
But what I'm saying is, I could just switch teams and have this because my,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
True that.
my good friend Jessica Kirsten.
I
we
know.
love her.
She's so hot.
I'm
Being
obsessed
there
with her
like,
much.
I'm so happy she introduced us to you. You to us. She's come on the show many times before. She's wild.
Yeah, she's the
She
best.
is. Oh my God.
Just her energy.
I just love her
she's
so
switching
much.
teams in real time.
No, what I'm telling you. No, I've loved her so much. When I got to meet her when I first came to the city,
She's the best.
very early on, and was not where I needed to be as a comedian to have a conversation with her. I'm not saying she was like that.
Right.
I just knew like I wasn't in where the spacing, and I just would watch her from afar. And when I finally got to say hello to her many, many years later, she was so sweet. We're both Scorpios. We vibed right away. And she's just been she's somebody that is so creative, and her mind goes in so many places. And sometimes I felt like I was the only person that was like that, like wild. And when you meet somebody who's like you also, it just feels good. And then she's more outrageous than me sometimes, because we'll be doing sketches and people are around. I'm like, just like, I can't do that. She's like, come on, whatever, let's do it. So I just love her. She's so sweet.
I agree, 100%. And the thing about her and myself as well, I have a chaotic mind. But when she's on stage, it doesn't seem chaotic. It is chaotic, but you're able to kind of follow along as quick as she is with it, which is hard to do because a lot of times, you get tongue tied or people get confused with what's going on. My favorite bit that she does is when she'll turn around and speak to herself. Like, what are you? Why are you doing this? Why are you like this? Everyone's gonna make fun of you. You look terrible up here.
Yeah. I love when she does that, because it's so real. Because it's like, also, it's she's not trying to just give you regular. Right. And it's something that she feels and she does, and it makes sense when she does it. And I love it. And it's also something to keep the audience in check. Like, like what are we doing to participate into this set?
Absolutely. And that's another thing I love about her crowd work, because she's famous for her crowd work. But I like that because it gives a sense of community. Not that you're trying to call people out. It just kind of gets everyone involved in the room. So instead of standing up here and saying, I'm articulating this whole thing, and it's about me, it's about getting people involved in the show. So it's kind of like an all encompassed.
She never punches down either.
Experience.
No.
Never.
She doesn't. I can't say the same, but she is.
You can punch down on us all you want. Where are you from?
Originally, I'm from Maryland.
Oh,
yeah,
crab country.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, in both regards. I was born in Baltimore. I lie and tell people that's where I'm from. Unfortunately, I grew up in the sticks. I was Aberdeen, Maryland, and not a lot of people around, and boring.
Yeah.
Parochial school, So I don't have a lot of street cred, but I fake it pretty well.
Where did you when you left Maryland? Where did you set your sights? Did you move to a big city right away when you left the small town?
What a question. Joey Walters coming in.
Now I'm a journalist first and foremost.
Okay, you better let him know.
Takes out the pad.
Yeah, because I was like,
tell me about that experience.
Yeah, this it made me like, let me pull up this. I was getting a little too loose in here. No, I was thinking like people from Maryland would be like, we're not a small town, but you are. I moved to Los Angeles when I was 15.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was 15 and a half, going on 16. I got accepted into the LA County High School for the Arts. I studied theater.
Oh, wow. Very
and
nice.
I had been in theater since I was about 3 or 4, because the beginning of my life I didn't speak.
Right.
And they didn't know how to get me to talk. Now that I'm older, I realize I was just very particular.
About who you're around.
Right.
If I didn't fuck with you, I ain't talking to you.
I wasn't, my mother would tell stories when I was very particular about who talked to my grandparents. And I went up to this lady one time and I was just like, don't talk to them,
Yeah.
So, but it's also a Scorpio thing. Cause like, it's not that I don't like people. I just know that I'm not going to talk. I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, I know exactly that feeling.
Yeah.
I'm not a Scorpio, but I had a friend, Bradford, who was very particular like that. Like if they don't they don't waste their energy or time on you because they know there's nothing going to come from it. It seems impolite, but they're just doing you a favor by not kissing your ass and making bullshit conversations up that don't matter to them anyway.
Absolutely.
I know how. I'm really inspired by you.
Oh, have you been checked about this anyway? Know how shit?
No.
Oh, okay.
What?
I thought you said when you said anyway, and you go know how. What was that about?
That was like,
what was that about? Me?
I said anyway, know how, right?
Yeah. Have you talked to him about saying anything?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
I didn't know
what do you mean?
That,
we say mean things to each other all the time.
Oh, okay. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm a comedian. I'll be watching everything.
Yeah.
I clock it down to the bone.
Context clues.
No, she's
Yeah.
she's an observant queen.
Yes, honey.
She has been for many years. Switching gears.
Yes.
Like a full Barbara. Tell me about your workouts, because you came in workout clothes. We were talking about it before.
How long have you been in your fitness journey right now? 'Cause I'm just getting begun.
Is it the worst
I'm
fucking
just
thing
starting
ever?
back up now. I'm on the second week in the gym.
Oh, you got to come take a session with me. You got to meet
You're on the
Naima.
phone with your trainer. Oh, you're
Yeah.
the trainer.
What does that
Naima.
even mean?
yeah.
Do they just stand by you and they bark orders at you and you do the whatever workout? Or are you doing like
Kinda.
a class?
Well, first of all, shout out to Naima, who's my trainer, who's gotten my body. Let me tell you something. Naima's amazing. She fusses with me when she needs to. She's great, and I've been blessed to meet her. Artie Fuqua introduced me to her, and when I first started with her, I was not serious. So I was coming in, my body was doing what it needed to do, because when you're working out, your body will do, but I wasn't really making any real gains. In the last probably 6 months, I'm like, I'm gonna stop smoking, because I was smoking.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I was eating whatever.
Cigs,
this, that.
weed, both.
Everything.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You like
I
to
was,
drink too?
I wasn't drinking as much, right? Because I'm not a big drinker, but I would have some, stuff here or there. It just was not going well. And then I committed to, like, you know what? I want to change my diet. I want to focus. I want to be serious. I'll be skipping sessions. I will be coming in late, So now I'm like, I committed to myself. And, part of it is like when people complain about their trainers, ask yourself, how much are you contributing to the process?
Yeah.
Because a trainer can be amazing, but you have to also put the work in. So now that I'm in it and putting the work in, Naeem and I are like a super amazing team. I'm also blessed that she has, she works with Sherry Shepherd now. Michelle Buteau works with her. Alana Glazer.
She was on our show, Michelle.
So she's really,
wow.
and I've had, was wonderful that these women are, because Naima is also somebody that uplifts the spirit. And so just really incredible working out with her, and looking forward to seeing, what I can do.
Does Naima have her own studio?
She does have her own
So
studio.
so you go to her
So you
gym.
don't have to
Yes,
go to.
I go.
Oh, that's
no. I
nice.
go to her gym, and but it's the eyeballs are on you. Ain't nobody else there.
Oh, right.
It's not
Oh, it's
like
one on. There's not even anyone
one
in
on
the
one.
gym?
No, it's nobody else there.
That's nerve-wracking if they're
I
just-
bring people in like sessions, especially when she's so great. I just can't praise her enough. But she's somebody whose body is super incredible, and you would think you would be intimidated by somebody like that,
Right.
or they would be distant from you, but she's very down to earth. And when she needs to get with you, she get with you. She's had to get with me. Listen, she's had to pull the carpet from underneath me a bunch of times. She's had to be in my face and, whatever. I am somebody who gets away with being adorable and lying about the shit that I do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
So
she
if you
won't let me do
half-ass
that.
it, she'll just be like, "Nope."
Nope. No.
Does she tell you what to eat too?
She can suggest.
That's my
but
biggest
she
thing. I
always
don't know
tells
what
you
to eat.
It's common sense stuff. I also see a nutritionist.
All right.
But for me, I had blood work done. And then I realized all the stuff I was eating that I couldn't have. Like, I love cilantro. Can't have it.
So
love
what's that
peanuts.
do?
Can't have it. It was sending, it's in my, we all have like candida, right? In our system. And it's, the bad part of it is the yeast, right? So it like can develop and cause a lot of bloating throughout the body.
Inflammation and sugars
Absolutely.
and all that stuff.
So there was things that I had to get out of my system to clear my system up. And this is what I always tell people. It's not about following some cabbage soup diet
Right.
that worked for Beyonce back in 97. It's about what worked for you. Do you see what I'm saying? No, we all did. We tried everything Beyonce did. Cabbage soup, cayenne pepper. We was sucking the air every 5 seconds. The Blue Ivy diet. Go try to have a baby, name it Blue Ivy.
Yeah.
We was all doing all this nonsense. That was great for her and her body. You have to figure out what's good for you and your body.
Yeah.
People going, I'm going to go on this diet because this person lost this much weight. No. It may not work for you. You don't know how your system. Get the blood work done. Find out what it is that sets your body off. Avoid those things and get better.
That's right. What's your favorite cheat meal? Like when you lie to your trainer.
We're gonna try and trigger you before you go.
Mine is like I'm on the same path now. I'm doing the Mediterranean diet, which is just like lean protein.
So am I though, but it's a great diet. It's a great diet.
It's just everything. Fish and fucking.
It's just clean food.
But it's clean. But also in the Mediterranean, we don't have all this nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Like here, we got to be very particular
No
because
processed foods.
they giving us chicken that ain't chicken. Chicken is actually a werewolf from Santa Barbara. You know what I mean? Like the eggs ain't real at Walmart. You don't know. They're trying to kill you and save you at the same time. It's like, what's happening here? I wash my grapes and cherries. I cut up my strawberries. Make sure when you get strawberries, you got to really wash them
Bugs
shits.
in there.
Why the little bugs are in there?
Oh, not little. It's a whole pharmacy full of people in there just ordering stuff. Got all kinds of STDs. You gotta put the strawberry in the thing. You gotta put some baking powder in there. You gotta let it marinate. Put some water in there. Let it marinate again. Then I follow it with some apple cider vinegar. I do about 5 or 6 washes. Now
I would just eat it dirty. That's so much work.
But
your body can handle a bug, right? If you eat a
that's the
fucking bug?
white part of you. Now the black part of me
Talk to
is
me.
not okay. You know, white people, black people,
Talk to
very
me.
different. Y'all like to go out in the woods and get naked. Black people, we not trying to go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Without some lotion and a pillow, we need comfort. And I'm not eating no worms. I don't give a fuck who, what, where, why. Okay.
But if you don't see the bugs, how do you know you're eating them?
What do you mean you don't see them?
Like if the little
told
bugs
you
are
they was
in the strawberry.
I told you they was there. So you ain't got to see them. They're there.
See them. Oh. You wouldn't need a bug. If you were starving, you wouldn't need a bug.
First of all, take a look at my body and see if I was starving, would I not eat anything? But when we talk about, I'm probably not gonna have myself in a starving situation as a big bitch.
Yeah.
Because somebody gonna have to get ate, whether it's you, him, somebody, right? It's not gonna start with me.
What part of the body would you eat first if you were to eat a human?
I love how you think there's one part of the body that I prefer over any part that's available and ready to grill.
I have the ass.
Would we like lump off like maybe a calf muscle could be tender? Maybe like a little like what's the
I would
thing
go
on
right for
tuna
the
fish?
ass.
The toro? Is there a toro
Your
equivalent?
bellow is not lined like that.
You'd eat the ass.
I'd eat this. That's the most muscular part because the muscle that's the meat part. You don't want the fat part.
You want the fat.
No, you
right?
want the fat part.
fat
Eat
part?
the fucking tough
Ooh,
muscle.
let me tell you something. If you have to eat me, you better go right here for this little jibble jabbles here. I'm telling you, it's got so much crispy. You
We're
imagine
saving that
that
for the
little
holidays.
pork rind, crispy, crisp.
How would you season it up?
How would I season me? You
Yeah.
definitely
Seasoned salt.
Yeah.
garlic.
Ooh.
You garlic yourself down.
Yeah, because you know what it is? You got to get a little bit of garlic right up underneath here.
Mm-hmm.
And I would slice it open too and put the garlic between the skin and the
And then
fat.
you let it get
Yeah,
in.
put a little
Yes.
butter in there.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, put some chives. Ooh, honey, have me with a side of potatoes. Hey.
We're going to save that for a holiday meal.
Yeah. Will you come back for Thanksgiving?
I would love to. Yeah, I'll come with an apple in my mouth.
What's your cheat meal when you want to be bad and so you're gonna promise you'll go to the gym tomorrow and work it off? Mine is anything with cheese and bread. It could be a quesadilla. It could be a pizza.
Yes.
It could be a grilled cheese sandwich. It has to have bread and melty cheese and it's crispy outside. Any application of that is where I go right to.
I got to ask her about the soap down after, but answer that first.
Well,
What do you
everything that I love my macaroni and cheese. I make an
There you go.
amazing macaroni and cheese, and I can't tell people what the secret ingredient is because it's just me and my grandmother.
There's
know.
different versions
Makes
of mac
love.
and cheese. I cook.
Yeah.
Are you a evaporated milk and egg in your mac and cheese type of person, or are you more of just like a classic roux with the cream and the cheese melted into it?
So the roux is going to come from the evaporated milk regardless, and milk and eggs, right?
Yeah.
So it's about, am I the girl that's going to spin it all together and then or I'm going to put it in one at a time?
Right.
I'm a one at a time girl,
melt it in
okay?
there.
Because listen, we going to get this in here, we going to we gonna put that in there. We gonna everything gotta have its touch. It's gotta touch. I don't want them touching each other first and then touching. It's like having an affair.
Right.
You go in, and then my secret ingredient, which let me tell you something. When people have my macaroni and cheese, they go, "Oh my God, it's so delicious." And do I taste some
Nuts?
sweetness?
Oh.
What could it be? You're
What
not going
could
to tell
it
us.
be?
Give us a hint.
I cannot. I'd have to kill everybody
Sweetness.
in here.
What is it?
This one got a little sweetness to it. I don't know what it is. I could guess though.
Have you heard of soap?
Yes.
Have you heard of soap? Oh, guess.
It's a sweet. Is it a one?
He knows food like crazy.
So you add this to your mac and cheese and it adds sweetness to it.
That's sweetness to it.
Well, if it's not just plain sugar, is it?
No.
Oh, it's probably. It would be.
Sometimes it's hiding in plain sight.
What would I put in there that would?
Sweetness, my dear. Could it be some
He's
sort
probably
of...
gonna crack the code.
He's
and
going.
I'll
He's definitely
told
going
it.
to. Can you give us give us one little hint about what it is? Not without giving it away. Perhaps a food group.
It's a cousin
Okay.
of something that you already said.
A cousin of Rue?
No, it'd be a cousin of she puts in it.
Is that it?
He broke my secret.
All right, we'll bleep it out. God damn, Joey.
good,
No, you
though.
got it just like that.
Yeah, you gotta put it. Gives it that
I love
like
that, yeah. That's
you gotta
good.
try it.
That's
It's
very
so
smart.
yeah.
Oh my god. Do you like fast food?
I love fast food.
Yeah,
I love.
I love fast food.
We had a thing here where they do like a show where you just like guess ingredients of shit, and they mixed and matched. They had like a McDonald's bun with like a BK patty.
Oh, I can tell you all of that. I can
like
tell you all of that. Yeah,
Taco Bell like cheese and
a
like
sauce from somewhere else.
yeah, and a sausage somewhere else. And he got on. No,
Blindfolded.
Blindfolded. He got on. He broke down there was 6 stages. He broke down every ingredient.
They tried to speak me the whole
like
time.
that. They were like, "What is it?" They're like, "I'm sorry."
Last one, there was an
They thought he
ultimate
cheated.
challenge. They had Arby's meat. And I think
I
that,
could
but
not
I was
pick
like, there's
Arby's meat
Arby's
out of a
around here. I was like,
fucking
where the hell would they get
dumpster.
Arby's from?
Right, there's no Arby's around. No, 34th Street. They got one tucked away down
Yeah,
in the
that's
thing.
how. That's what I didn't know. Speakeasy.
Let me talk to you, Jen. I got 34th Street.
Now you're gonna go there. You're gonna ask for Cheryl, okay?
Yes.
She works
Now
on
they're gonna
Tuesdays
run
and
low on
Wednesdays.
meat.
She closes on Monday.
Should we get Arby's right now? I'm sorry. Wait, have you heard of soaping down food? This is like, I'm so fascinated by this. What do you think soaping down food is?
Is it the videos I've watched of white women putting their chicken in Dawn?
No.
Take it away, Joe. Take it away.
Watch it. It's when you so when you eat you eat enough of your food, like you're binging, you got to stop. If you're going to prevent yourself from eating anymore, you got to ruin the food. So you have to throw it in I'll throw it in the garbage, like my Domino's. If I'm trying not to be good and not eat anymore, I'll throw it in the garbage, but I can't just throw it there because I'll go back in the garbage and eat it. So I have to put Dawn soap all over it or bleach or something in the garbage so you can't eat it again.
And he's been known to pick around the bleach.
I'm not gonna lie. I
Pour
have
salt
You've done
all over
that,
you,
yeah.
or water in the diner.
I've done water. I didn't know soap, though.
Oh no, I didn't. No, I'm not talking about how I've destroyed the food. I put the food in the trash and gone. Wait, did I keep it in the bag when I put it in the trash?
Because
Yeah,
you
it's
knew
still good.
you knew you might go back.
Right.
You half-assed it in the trash. Yeah, I'm just gonna tuck this away for safekeeping.
But then I go then one time. It's embarrassing. It was in like this. I said no. I don't want this tender anymore because it was so crunchy and it was moist and everything. And I said, let's throw it in the trash. And then it got down there in the gristle with the rest of the nonsense. And I was like, well, I live alone and it's only my trash.
Yeah.
Right? And so I went in there and I shook the shit out and I pulled a little piece of the
Coffee
skin.
grains.
Right? You just go pray to God.
It's a little morsel.
Oh my fucking god.
So yeah, we're very much alike. That's funny.
Yeah,
Well, you're both
absolutely.
Scorpios.
Yeah.
Capricorn, but
You're
still.
a Capricorn.
Oh, Capricorn.
signs.
Oh, I just found out how nasty Capricorns are.
With sex?
In both, in spirit and everything else. I always thought Capricorn, I said, wow, sweet little Capricorn. Like,
Hardworking.
under the radar Capricorn. You don't hear a lot of nonsense about Capricorn. And then I met a Capricorn. I had to look up Capricorn. Capricorn is the worst, honey.
Yeah, well, Scorpio, you're very sexual. But
Scorpios
yeah,
are sexual?
Scorpios are supposed to be more sexual.
What do you
We're
think
very-
my sign is?
Hold on. You're
You're gonna get it like right off the bat.
I don't know. Because you're giving me Gemini, right?
With the two faces.
Because it's like, is he sweet like this all the time? I don't know.
No.
Okay, Joey.
But the charm of a Leo,
Oh.
however, there's sort of an Aquarius aloofness.
Okay.
Are any of the three one of the ones?
Yes.
One of the three is correct, my dear.
Think about, look at me. No, that's what you're thinking about.
Aquarius?
No.
Give her a hint. It's a Leo. I'm a Leo.
I knew you was fucking Leo. I knew
I feel
it. I said,
seen.
it's that charm, that Leo, fake ass Leo charm.
Thank you.
There you go. All
Right?
now
It's
you're gonna
that
be on
fit-
his.
No,
you're
no, I'm
winning him
not
back.
just-
You're
no, no.
winning him back with the fake ass. He was getting so mad.
No, because Leos are so damn charming. And I was like, Ew.
Chair's broken.
God.
Initial response. Ugh.
No, it's, you know what it is? A Leo make you fall in love with them only to realize that they was playing you the whole fucking time.
Right.
Oh my
What sign
Lord.
is Lizzo? Your friend. You were.
Your friend
Lizzo. Tell us about your feelings about Lizzo. She was at Beyonce yesterday. Did
I
you
just
see her?
saw this clip.
With the Kardashians, her and the Kardashians,
Yes.
and Jeff Bezos were all arm in arm walking up the stairs like, ooh.
Lizzo
Wait.
with the Kardashians and Bezos.
And Bezos. All
Well,
together.
Do Beyonce even fuck with the Kardashians like that?
I don't know.
Because she been shading Kim since Kim was, you know,
With
before she
Kanye,
made Skims.
yeah.
So they all showed up with their mic packs on. I noticed their mic packs on, so they're filming for the show, I'm sure.
Oh my God. This is
To the
why
Bay
Beyonce
concert.
don't mess with them.
Kylie Jenner's making out with the white boy.
Timothée Chalamet.
That,
It was
that skinny, that
disgusting.
skinny, nerdy, artsy white boy.
Wait a minute. What happened to the brother she was dating?
She's gone
Who
with
was
him.
she
She had
dating
2 babies
before?
from him.
Travis
Scott.
They've been gone for done for a
But
while.
she got
right?
2 babies from him already. So she's done with him. Now she's done with him. I don't see the match. I mean, this is the first that we know of, the first white boy she's dated. So it's a little off-putting for me.
Is this the first white boy a Kardashian has dated?
No.
I think
No, there was Scott,
Scott
and
just
then
like that's the only one.
uh,
And now Travis
who's Kim's
Barker.
first guy?
He was in the Hamptons house with me.
He was in the Hamptons house with fucking
Chris Humphries, I was saying,
Call
with the
Timothée
Hamptons last
Chalamet
week.
so we can make out. We can
What are your
take a
What are your
look.
initial thoughts, Yamaneika?
Yeah.
the Kardashians, I think they got a restraining order against me in terms of making comments about them.
Right.
Because I keeps it 100. Let me say something positive about them.
There they are making out.
There, look.
Trigger warning.
And look how she looking up at the camera and all this.
Ooh.
Everything they do is for, you don't know what's real.
I can't
Yeah.
imagine he has a dick like Tyga. I've seen Tyga's dick.
I'm
It's
sure he's got a big
huge.
dick.
You think Timothée Chalamet has a big dick?
He's skinny and tall. That's
No, he's like
lanky.
No, this is what happens when white girls start to dip in the chocolate. They go back to vanilla to make the chocolate rise.
That's right.
So, you know what I'm saying? She
My
doing
mother
that,
taught me
you're
that
hoping
from
that
a
he
young
see
age.
that. Ain't nobody, no, first of all, she not even who she started out being, right?
Right.
Yeah. Well, I think she's undone herself. Didn't she talk about that lately? She's like, oh, I never wish I got the lips.
Well,
I
she's
never wish. Well, the
copying
lips
Blac
give you
Chyna
$1 billion
now.
fucking dollars, so you're not that upset about it. They were
I'm not with the Kardashians, and I'm almost certain Beyonce did not invite them there, and I'm almost certain she has security.
Well, I'm sure Beyonce knew that Kanye was a bunch of foolishness, and she was a fame whore and just out there whenever. And
Oh, yeah.
Beyonce is very secretive, and she's very successful,
Yeah.
and she has her own thing. She doesn't want to mix and mingle with crazy and taint her name.
Of course not. Beyonce was through with Kanye when Kanye got up there and tried to get that
Yes.
award from Taylor Swift. Now, Beyonce did believe in what he was saying. She was like, yeah, that's correct. However, not in front of all these white people, Kanye. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like, it's not, the
Save
passion
it for
behind
the
it was
cookout.
correct, but the way you executed it, this is why you're not in the beehive. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You got to be listen, I lost my beehive card a couple of times because I said something about Beyonce's acting in one of the things, but I was just giving her notes. I saw
Constructive
Beyonce.
criticism.
No, the beehive not about it. They will sting you, wasp you up. They are crazy.
What'd you say
Well,
that made
she's
her hate
classically
you?
trained.
Yeah, I'm clear. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe in Beyonce's acting, but I believe that nobody tells Beyonce how she should do certain things. It takes her to the depth. I would love to sit down with Beyonce and go through a lot of different exercises with her.
You didn't like her as Foxy Cleopatra?
It wasn't that I didn't. Oh, honey, we're not even talking about Foxy Cleopatra. Honey, I've been watching everything Beyonce been acting in since when she was doing that MTV shit. When she was Dorothy Dandridge or some shit she was doing. What was the shit? The music opera or whatever the name.
We're your dream girl.
No, but not before Dreamgirls. The one that when she was with the dude. When MTV called themselves trying to do some acting shit.
Look at Beyonce acting. in
Look
TV.
at put up MTV back when she had them little twists.
Oh.
He types in MTV back when she had them little twists.
Yeah, put in hip opera. It was a hip opera. That's what they called it.
Hip opera.
Yeah. Oh, I go way back with Beyonce.
There she is.
Yeah,
No,
Makai
what was it
Pfeiffer
called?
was in it.
A hip. Oh,
Mos Def was in it. Yeah, what was it called? It was called Carmen, a hip opera. It was.
2001.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how bad it was. Tubi would get an Academy Award for anything they put out next to this. It was horrific. But But Beyonce was just coming into being Beyonce. I was a huge fan of Beyonce. I'm still a huge fan of Beyonce. The thing I don't like about Beyonce fans is you can never have a critique of Beyonce without them going nuts.
Oh my God.
They act like, oh, you say one thing about Beyonce, you don't love Beyonce. Let me tell you something about Beyonce. When I just saw her at the Renaissance, I went to St. Louis to see Beyonce at Renaissance because it was cheaper to see Beyonce, get a flight, get a hotel, go see her.
And to see her in fucking Jersey or whatever?
Then to take a bus or a subway to see her in Manhattan. So we went to St. Louis. We did our thing. I went with Sherry Shepherd. Shout out to Sherry.
Ooh.
Oh, we turned it up.
Sherry's fun.
We turned it up. Now, we get down there. Beyonce, there's no way that she doing all these tours and she don't have stuff already mapped out what she gonna say and do. It would make no sense
Right.
for her not to have, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say that. So you go, some of this may feel a little manufactured, right? This woman is so incredible. You go, I know she probably said this thing 1,000 times, and I feel like she's talking directly to me.
Yep.
Yes.
Like, it's a way where, like, you feel like you're the only person in the room.
That's how when she opened, I said the same thing.
You saw her. Where'd you see her?
I saw her at MetLife Stadium, but she said she made it so intimate.
Intimate.
When she walked out, she said even her saying hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome.
Listen, I'm gonna
She
lose.
walked
I need
in,
to
she
go
walked
see
in and
her.
welcomed everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for coming.
And 25 years in a bit.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. Okay, y'all gonna lose a lot of fans, okay? Come back for them
Not
next week,
anyway.
but you're gonna lose them because of me. First of all, Diana Ross said happy birthday to her. And this is how
Last night.
gracious Beyonce is. She knew that Diana was not hitting none of them notes that she needed to hit because Diana Ross got them 75-year-old vocal cords, okay? That's been through all of it. You know what I mean?
She's got an iron lung.
This is, she can't, loving you. She ain't got that, tell me what you're gonna do. She ain't got that. It ain't no, woo, she got that, like that 75. So Beyonce was like, listen, I really didn't want her to come up here and sing happy birthday, but she's a queen, and so let me give. So Beyonce was so gracious to her, and why Diana Ross came out there with that fur and shit, looking like Cruella DeVille, girl, this is not your moment. But shout out to her, she's a legend, and she told her that. She said, because of you, I am. She told that to Tina. She's very humble.
Tina knows.
Very humble. Now, somebody had the nerve to say to me, and you're gonna lose fans with this, and I don't care.
We don't either.
Somebody said, Taylor Swift
Oh, here we go.
better than Beyonce in concert.
Ciao.
I said, I'm sorry, did I mess up and go to hell? Is this hell? What is this? Is this a Twilight Zone episode? Now let me keep it real. Taylor, I'm gonna give you your props. Is this the camera?
I'm gonna let you
Yeah,
talk
that's
this
it right
time.
now.
I'm gonna Taylor.
I'm gonna let you finish.
So many people I know you and say you a beautiful woman. Great spirit. Hit that guitar like nobody. Okay? You went from pop, right? Then you say you was going to country now? And you went back to
Other
pop
way.
or whatever. It's the other way? Country pop, pop?
Country first.
Pop.
Pop,
You
pop,
was so
country.
pop, you had to get out of country. You're beautiful, talented, they said. They said, oh my God, she was giving money kickbacks to the people on her tour, all the way down to the grips. Thousands of dollars. What a humanitarian you are. Can nobody take that from you? And you're stellar and you're tall, they said. Wonderful person, the angel. How dare I about to say what I'm about to say? But let's get it real. I love you, okay, in certain ways. Don't ever let these people ever open their mouths again and say, put you in a comparison with Beyonce. Because I'm telling you, except for these crazy ass little white girls that don't have no sense in their brains, nobody on God's green earth, okay, think you better than Beyonce in anything, okay? The only person, maybe Clarence Thomas, because he's an Uncle Tom, okay? That's the only black person that's going to co-sign that. Nobody, it don't even benefit you to let them say the shit. You see what I'm saying? So in order for me to continue to have a good relationship with you, I need you to start talking to these people and telling people, shush. Because there's no way you are comfortable with them comparing you to Beyonce, especially since Beyonce stopped Kanye West from tearing you off the MTV stage.
Yeah.
Do you think Beyonce gets upset when she gets compared to Taylor Swift? Like this is whatever, we're great, but do you think deep down she's like, I have more talent in my fucking left finger than
I don't think
this
she
bitch?
even knows. I don't think that information even gets to her because she's so up there.
You think?
I think Beyonce's like, y'all don't know. I think Beyonce pities the people who think. Like my thing is this. Beyonce has
does.
a depth to her. Do you understand what I'm saying? She just happens to be in a genre that is superficial, but she's bringing depth to that genre in a way that we have never seen. And she is the person of our time. What I respect the most about Beyonce is, yes, you can say all kinds of things. She got where she was because she's beautiful and she's this and she's that and she's that. With all of those advantages, you still look at her and go, this is a true down to the bone artist. And the way she sings and dances and the mic is on.
Yeah.
Well, we have Beyonce here today via Skype, here to weigh in on the
Renaissance
allegations.
tour.
If Beyonce was, I got to give her so much. That's why I said I do have some critiques. People got critiques about me. I don't think they hate me. Some of her acting things, I wish they would have done certain things and put her in different little roles here and there. But it can't nobody touch Beyonce when it comes to the stage, when it comes to putting a show together. And what I liked about Renaissance, that they will never understand, and Taylor, your fans will never understand, because I don't know what, you know, when she took Art Deco and Renaissance and she propelled it forward in birth, she started off birthing herself into art Renaissance, Art Deco, what Renaissance is. Some people don't understand Renaissance or even the Renaissance period. What was happening there? Right. So, but some of these young kids, they just think it's, oh, this is something with the gay and da-da-da. It's like, no. Renaissance was also a period, but she's also celebrating LGBTQ plus IA in a way that you've never fucking seen before. Standing out there saying, listen, I am a woman. I grew up in the church. I love God. And I also love this community. And let's come together. There's no way you go... Right! That's how I know you didn't go to Renaissance. You're not catching the spirit. You're not catching the spirit. Let me tell you something. Oh, can I? But see, I'm scared of Beyonce's team because they might tell me I'm not supposed to say this. This is my favorite part. One of my favorite parts.
We found the passion.
What? First of all, that dance off, wasn't it everything?
Oh my God, yes.
Woo!
Honey Balenciaga.
I was so mad. I said,
I was
Sherry,
screaming the F
we
word at her.
forgot to do the fan. We didn't bring the fan.
Oh, I have one. It's not on me, but I have the fan. I was screaming F word at her. I was screaming, calling her a faggot because she was so fierce. I was screaming, like, shit, faggot, work, faggot.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. When she did Crazy in Love.
Yes.
Oh my God.
We all know how iconic Crazy in Love is, right?
Yes.
I was at the buffet when that happened.
Boo, 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 and then it'd be the girls. The girls were just. When I looked up and they put their heads up and I saw a nigga with a big, I said, she has revamped this thing. There was guys and they was in the chooch and the, I said, ah!
That was Kelly Rowland, mama.
No, honey, I'm telling you, that I don't know who that guy is. The guy with the beard.
I know what you mean.
He was fit,
Yeah,
and you could tell like they probably
little ponytail that was spragged up like that.
No, he didn't have a ponytail. No.
And he's got to work too because up against all those
he was
fucking
salt
ladies.
and pepper. He had salt and pepper. And you know what I realized with him? I said, Beyonce is taking people that used to be was put in the category of like choreographer, because you know the dance game is very young, so they'll turn you into a choreographer quick. You turn 25, you out of here, babe. We only want 17-year-olds to dance. So I could tell he's probably like a choreographer now. Somebody probably would have definitely aged him out. Not that I thought he was old, but he definitely had the salt and pepper and all that stuff. Okay. And he was dancing so fierce, and they came out with them boots, and at some point they transitioned into women. The women came out. I said, when did this happen? It was like, I said, what, wasn't it just guys sitting? I said, oh my God, I'm in some type of a trance.
They transcended everything. Wait, but what'd you think about... Guys, support for today's episode comes from Marine Layer. I'm wearing one of their super soft t-shirts right now. It is official. I found the softest tee mankind has ever made. Imagine the softest thing you've ever touched. Maybe kittens or freshly fallen slow. Now times that by 1,000. That is Marine Layer. How many times have you felt you were in between sizes when buying clothes? Maybe you've been drinking a few too many lately, or you haven't been hitting the gym extra hard. What's cool about Marine Layer is that they have these in-between sizes. This actually, this is perfect for me because I have such an oddly shaped body. So you finally no longer have to make the choices between medium and large or large and extra large. They have a thing called Marge. It's in between medium and large. Or they have in between a large and an extra large. They have shirts and sizes that fit all different body types, and they're super high quality.
That's right. Whether you're going on a date, the office, or keeping it casual watching sports, Marine Layer has the best shirts for every occasion. And do you hear about Marine Layer's Respun program? Everyone has a bunch of old tees collecting dust in the back of their closet. Marine Layer will send a prepaid recycling kit and literally give you $5 credit per shirt. You heard that right. You actually get paid for your old clothes while helping Marine Layer keep tees out of landfills. Out with those old shirts and in with the new.
I actually got one of the kits. So you can go to the store and you bring old t-shirts and they give you $5 a shirt and then you can get their stuff, which is awesome. But if you don't want to go to the store or you're not near a Marine Layer store, you go on the website, they'll send you a kit. Like I have literally probably 150 t-shirts that I don't even wear. I went in, I gave them there. Now I have all this credit to Marine Layer. So it's very, very cool. And I think we can all admit that the perfect t-shirt is hard to find. So guys, look no further than Marine Layer. For a limited time, we're going to give you guys 15% off with the code ABOUT15 at marinelayer.com. About15 marinelayer.com. About15 marinelayer.com. About15 marinelayer.com. That's code ABOUT15 for 15% off your entire order at marinelayer.com. And if you combine that with the Respun stuff, you'll be saving a pretty penny. So saving your closet one t-shirt at a time. That is Marine Layer. On the topic of background dancers, what did you think about Lizzo's dancers suing her?
Okay, so
Child, she just got off a ranch. She's got to get all worked up again.
you gonna get me worked up. You gonna get me worked up. I talk about this on stage every night, and people go, "What? How could you talk? Your whole set was about this." I said, "Yeah." I also did my whole set on the submarine when that happened because that shit was crazy. My thing is, I'm gonna take a topic, I'm gonna take it all the way down to the ground. I'm a Gen Xer, okay? I don't believe in all this complaints. I get the millennials. Millennials are old now too. What's the cats behind them? The Xeroxes.
I'm at Gen Z.
Z, right? Whatever the fuck they call them. So I get them, right? They like, oh no, you did it wrong. You worked hard, and you didn't get anything. And so they're like, no, I'm not working hard. I'm gonna get my due. And it's like at some point, we all got to go through the struggle a little bit. Like, don't think somebody right out the gate gonna give you everything you want. I've been in entertainment for a long time. I've had some shitty ass people I have worked with. I have had some people say the most disgusting, nasty things to me. Have been mean, all kinds of stuff. Mm-hmm. It's not that I'm saying that they are justified in doing it. I'm just saying I understand the business and that's what's happening. Now, do I think Lizzo was always like this big girl that was nice? No. I think what happened was they put that on her because she is a big black woman. So of course she's got to be gracious and nice and sweet, and she can't do the shit the other skinny girls is doing. You understand what I'm saying? Right. And then also she was holding up a lot of white women. White women was holding her down. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Every white woman I knew said that was her spirit animal. Every white woman. She was holding up mediocre white women with low self-esteem all around the globe, honey. Yes. And it was to the point where they wanted their own personal Lizzo. You know how many bitches I was Lizzo to? Yeah. White women was renting me out on the weekend for a while. I was making guap. But here's the thing. Lizzo is, they go, oh, she, but she's about women empowerment and she's about women. I said, she would never said that. She never said that. She got a song, she said, I get my hair. That's what I said. She got a song say, I get my hair done, I check my nails. She didn't say, bitch, we. Yeah. Right? She said, we get our hair done, we check our nails. She said, I'm looking good as hell. I didn't say y'all. So when you put yourself in a thing where like, oh no, she's doing it for us, she wasn't doing it for us. And so what? Right. So what? If you, who hiring fat dancers right now? Who? Brittany ain't hiring no fat bitches. No. Brittany ain't hiring Taylor. I don't know if Taylor got no fat bitches. No. Beyonce just got her first fat bitch. Smith.
Beyonce did?
Yeah, that girl, what's her name? She's fierce.
How fat though? Well, I'm saying, really, listen, like Lizzo fat? Or no,
listen, let me tell you something. I'm a fat bitch saying fat bitch. Understand? Not your lanky ass saying fat bitch. Yeah. Now, as a fat bitch, I'm telling you, look at the Leo coming out of him a little bit on the side, because
go on.
I like that little smirk you gave me. But the she's a big girl, right? Like gut and butt and everything like that. Would I be like, oh, she fat? No, but society, absolutely. Right. She's a big girl. And I think her name's Amari or something like that. I just started following her. She's on the Renaissance tour. She has short hair, it's platinum, but she's like one of the head dancers, and she's great. And when I saw her, you saw her dancing around on that stage. She's getting it. She's her.
Oh, I recognize her.
Yeah, she's getting it. She's staying in Amari. That's her name.
That's what they consider to be plus size?
Yeah, honey, yeah. And I bet you if we saw Lizzo like up close, you'd be like, Lizzo ain't even. People when they see me, they go, "Wow, I didn't know you're not as big as I thought you was."
Right.
It's like, yeah, the camera's adding a lot of weight, and also shout out
That's
to
what I
Amari
said.
because I think she lost her. She's on tour right now. I think she lost her brother. Somebody in her
God.
family passed, so I know it's really difficult. So sending prayers to her. But listen, it's not that I don't think Beyonce would ever hire the big people. The mamas. Remember when Beyonce had the mamas?
Yeah.
They was big because you always have big women sing for you because it's something about our esophagus. We sing well.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing about it is, like with this young lady, she out here dancing. Nobody has put this kind of representation in, and I think Lizzo had a lot to do with that. And except for Janet. Janet always hire everybody. So Janet she be having young people, old people,
right,
lions, tigers. She had a couple people in wheelchairs and shit. And she was like, "Come on now, you want to spin these wheels? You got to get off the tour." And she don't care if you in a wheelchair. So, but Beyonce hired everybody. But say, listen, thank you for putting big girls on the map to do something that a lot of people don't think big girls would do.
Right.
Which is dance for 3 or 4 hours a night. Like, be thankful of that. And if she told you not to gain any more weight, let's be realistic about the business. That's what a lot of people are telling you or indirectly telling you. Or by the fact that they never hire big women at all, they're telling you that you can't do it. So if Lizzo does a documentary where she looking for fat bitches around the world, and then she hire fat bitches, and then she go, "Hey, bitch, we already hired you. You was a ton. Can you not be a ton in one?" You should say, "Yeah, I'm not going to be a ton in one. Just don't stop dunking your donuts in gravy, bitch. That's all she asked you to do. You already a big bitch. What more do you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit killed me."
Is that what it was though? She didn't want them to get bigger?
They said she was fat shaming. How a fat bitch gonna fat shame a fat bitch who already fat, especially when she a fat bitch hiring fat bitches? That shit don't make no sense.
So you
like,
think
keep
they
it
gained,
real.
They gained more than they should?
I think what happened
Because she
is,
hired them in a size and then she didn't want them to go down or up.
who gives a fuck, bitch? Listen, let's keep it real.
I think they were jealous of
This
they
is-
weren't the star.
Yes.
The
1,000%. Nobody hates on you like the people that you are. You understand what I'm saying? That's why it take black people so long to get places, to be hating on each other all the damn time. We could have been got rid of white people, but we don't stick together. It's the truth. But the reality is, yeah, they fat bitches. They like, yeah, who this fat bitch? Listen, let's keep it real. She hired you. She can fire you. This sort of idea that, oh, she fired us unjust. Get the fuck out of here. Do you understand? I got robbed at not robbed, but I had a gun pointed to my head when I was working at McDonald's. I had
That
no
sounds like
business-
robbery.
Well, no, it wasn't. It wasn't listen, what happened was the guy was mad because we fucked up his double cheeseburger. Okay, so
Yeah. What, did you fuck it up personally?
I did not. It was the Dumbos back there, and he realized it wasn't me because he
Dumbos.
told me, he said, "Look at this burger and tell me what's wrong with it." I said, "Oh, the 2 pieces of cheese is together." And he
Instead
said,
of
"Right,
on just separate patties.
right." He goes, "It's cheese, meat, motherfucker, not cheese, not meat, cheese, meat." And I said, "You know what? You're right. And also, let me get the fuck up out of here because I don't need to be working at McDonald's if this is the case." People coming back here with guns and shit over a double cheeseburger. But do you think, like, imagine if I was a Xerox or whatever generation they would have been calling everybody, animal control, everybody complaining, "Oh my God, it was a gun." Back in the day, it was the 90s. Yeah, somebody gonna pull a gun out over some cold fries.
Yeah.
Man up.
You have to.
No, you're a Gen Zer, correct?
I'm a Gen
Correct,
Xer. Gen Xer.
You're a Gen Xer as well.
Yeah, I'm Gen Xer as well.
How old are you?
I'm about to be 45.
It's like
We're the same exact age.
Yeah.
I'm 44 as well.
Yeah, I was born
Same
1978, November 3rd. Don't hold that against me,
That's
Taylor
my friend
Swift.
Leah's birthday.
Yeah.
That's whose birthday?
Leah's birthday. I'm turning January 3rd. I'll turn 45 January 3rd.
I'm having something in the DR. I know we just met. I'm
Should we
gonna
come?
send you. Yeah, I would
Okay.
love. We'll have a good time.
I love the DR.
Yeah. Okay, I'll send you the thing because
I
I
love
think
it.
we can do this.
Uncut Man.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you may have a criminal record in the DR.
I don't know.
somebody else's
I
record.
think
Go
you
because
have
of
a
that.
criminal record in the
No, it wasn't.
He
does.
No,
Can you
it
get it
was-
cleared up?
It wasn't a record. They found
No, because I could talk to somebody.
there was traces of in my luggage.
Oh, child, please. Everybody got traces of in their luggage. Everybody got. Whenever I leave Fire Island, I be having traces of it in my ass.
Yes.
Listen,
True that.
I'm probably the only woman that's ever
human.
gone to Fire Island and 7 years in a row begged men to fuck me in the Pines. I love a challenge.
Yeah.
And Papa's. come out,
bitch.
that's what, yeah.
That's my favorite.
Okay,
Oh my God, they're my
You
guys need
absolute
to
favorite.
vacation together.
Yes,
I feel like it would be good.
Just to share swimsuits just alone. If not Jack, just double dues for our costumes.
We would have so much fucking fun.
Do you have any wigs on
you?
you? Did you keep wigs on in your bag?
You, child, please.
I can show my wig. I can show my wig wall.
Honey,
after this.
you gotta come see my wig. Let me tell you something.
Hold on.
We going
They, I wish I
Get her
had.
on.
Oh my
Get her
God.
on. Take her down, Joe.
Hold on.
Go ahead and work her down.
Shake and go.
This is shake and go.
That's what they call shake and go wigs.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Honey, we got to hang
I
out.
look like Miley Cyrus now. Don't get me started.
You look
I got some.
Married
Listen,
her
I got
wrecking
some
Baltimore.
colored wigs for you that you would just. Oh my God!
I want some colored men,
What?
honey. Fuck the wigs.
Come to my house because they up in Harlem too. That's where I'm at. Shit. Honey, I love my wig collection. Oh my God! Shout out to Jax and David who do my hair.
Sherry Shepherd has nice wigs too.
Let me
She has
tell
the
you,
best
she
ones.
doesn't want me to tell. I know she's not going. This I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of tea. And Sherry, she gonna be like, down. Listen, I had to do her show and I forgot to get my hair done. I said, Sherry, my God.
Wendy didn't have an extra wig laying around that old studio. She took over for Wendy.
She had to go over to Wendy.
Honey, I'm sure there's something laying around up in there.
Sherry said, come to the studio. I got you. Sherry let me hold one of her wigs. I said, are you kidding me? That's how generous this woman is.
They're expensive. They're like
Yeah,
$1,000.
I'm talking about that hair was definitely coming from some camel in India somewhere. Okay, that was real
was
shit.
Malaysian.
Honey,
Malaysian
couple of
yaki.
kids in the far off lands don't have no hair, but it was just a beautiful experience.
Yeah.
And it brought me closer to her. Shout out to Sherry Shepherd, who's very lovely, such a sweet woman. And support her in every way you can. She's so sweet. I'm such a reckless person.
Yeah.
I tell Sherry, I said, Sherry, listen, I appreciate our friendship while we have it, but at some point you gonna have to disconnect from me.
Yeah. It's
You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna be bad for the brand. Yeah. Well, I'm not bad for my own brand, but I'm definitely gonna be bad for the Sherry Shepherd.
After your Dominican vacation.
Yeah,
girl.
right.
Sherry,
Where
after
can
your vacation?
where can everyone see you perform? You're at the Comedy Cellar all the time.
I'm at the Comedy Cellar all the time. I will be September 22nd to 24th.
Ooh.
I will be in Atlanta at the Atlanta Comedy Club. And
At
September.
Swinging Richards right after.
Huh?
At Swinging Richards right after.
I don't know
Do you know what that
if
is?
No.
Girl. It's a male strip club in Atlanta. Isn't that what it's called?
Swinging Richards, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, baby.
Listen, I just saw. Hold on. I know you're trying to wrap me up. But I gotta say one thing real quick. Shout out to Crystal Powell, who's a very funny comedian, and she is doing her residency in Las Vegas with Magic Mike.
Oh my God.
I went to go see Magic Mike.
Are we in the splash zone?
No, we
They
didn't
give
know.
the ponchos down front. Yeah.
I said I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to. Get up there. I got up there, and this guy.
You get to play on stage.
I got to go on stage. I got to in front of everybody. I was embarrassed because I was like,
That's
oh my
like
God, I don't want people to
mortifying.
see me, like whatever.
Yeah.
But the dancer, his name's Jameek. He, I just forgot I was with the rest of the world. No disrespect to his girl. He got a girl, whatever.
She's like
next thing I know, I was rubbing my hands down. I thought it was just him and I. And then
She's working the balls on stage.
Right. No, but I looked around. No, I wasn't there. I definitely saw. But I looked around. I was like, oh my God, there's so many women here. It's something about that experience. Excuse
me.
I say go see Magic Mike, but I want to see Swinging Richards.
I think that's called it. Yeah.
I definitely want to find
she
out
was
about that.
deputized.
Yeah, no, go. I want to see some things swing. So I'm definitely going to be there. But you can see me in Atlanta Comedy Club, September 22nd to 24th, and then the following week I'll be back in Las Vegas from the 28th to October 1st. Doing Skankfest. Yeah, I'll be out there with Big J, Louis J. Gomez,
We had those
Dan
guys on.
Soder.
They're
Yeah,
great. They're great. Big J is a great storyteller, like one of the greatest storytellers ever.
Yes, and he's such a good guy too. And I haven't been with them for a while. There's been a lot of stuff I had to do, and then the world and all this stuff. But I look forward to coming back. The audience there is really great. and hopefully have a good time.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll be there. Be sure
Yeah.
to follow Yamaneika Saunders on Instagram and see all the shows. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for
Lifelong
having
friend.
me.
Love you, sister. Thanks for joining us.
too.